Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. This weekend, y'all, T.I. took to Instagram to deny sexual assault allegations. 30 women have come forward accusing him and his wife, Tiny, of coercing them into sexual situations that allegedly involve drugs, rape, and more. Well, y'all, T.I. addressed the allegations saying, hey, so as y'all can probably guess or imagine, it's been extremely difficult for me to remain quiet in light of all the things that have transpired and all of the allegations that have been tossed around about my wife and me. But it's for that reason, it's a reason for that, he said, and I don't mind sharing it. You see, if a person does not have any rights to criminally or civilly have you in court, the best thing they can do is get you for defamation. He said, my wife is a beautiful person with an amazing spirit and a kind heart. She's a devoted mother and has a humble soul. She don't deserve this. He said, and what we not gonna do is open up the door to my bedroom, as you shouldn't have either. Open up the door to my bedroom for everybody to come in and chime in and make their opinions about what we do, what we don't do, and shouldn't do. But I will say this, whatever we have done, it was done with consensual adults that are into what we're into and like what we like, period. Anybody want to say something about that? I'm glad he said something, because people are crazy. They like anyway, I don't even want to talk about it no more. Like, where does this lady come from? And when, like, she should have just stayed where she was. Like, I don't get it. Why?
I think until something more substantial comes out, or if anything comes out of it legally, we should just kind of like,
He also said there's a record. There's a whole record of her actions and the things that she's done to prove. So I can't wait till it's over.
Yeah,
I
it's
wish
just a
people
whole
would
lot of
leave us
innuendo
alone.
and insinuation right now. So we just let it ride. We just let it ride. They friends of the family. We're going to let it ride.
Exactly. I'm riding with Tip and Tiny all day, every day. That's what I'm going to do. All right, y'all. Let me see what else I'm going to tell y'all about up in here. Kenya Barris criticized over interracial couple in Cheaper by the Dozens remake starring Gabrielle Union, y'all. So Kenya Barris' latest project is getting him lots of criticism on social media. New reports announced an upcoming reboot of Cheaper by the Dozen, which I said has Gabrielle Union and Zach Braff in it, and they're an interracial couple. Now, he wrote the script, but it tells the story of a multiracial family, blended family of 12, and their life experiences. So the original was released in 2003, and it starred Steve Martin and Bonnie Hunt. And the sequel was released in 2005. So shortly after the announcement of the reboot, many social media users took to Kenya Barris featuring a black and white couple in another project. So they are criticizing him, and he said, this is based on my family. She's playing a version of my wife who's biracial. My wife is biracial. She's playing a version of that character. My kids, what Rashida and I could produce, looks like those kids who are amazing. So he went on to tell you more. Y'all have got to check this story out, and it's going to be a good movie, and I cannot wait to see it. Y'all got anything to say about that, crew?
Wow.
Man, Kenya Barris is a great writer, and he's behind Blackish and Grownish and all that. And, if he's saying it from his point of view, that's his point of view. People need to relax.
And even if it's not,
Chill
people
out.
be creative all the time and come up with shows that are not real life situations.
Well, or let's just talk about the truth of the fact that we black in America, and we mix by not a lot of times by choice. So he's just telling our stories. It is what it is. We run the gamut when it comes to color, and a lot of us are mixed. And we still black, and we still have our stories. So he's allowed to tell our stories.
Thank you.
Amen to that. And we give him kudos for doing this thing all the time. We proud of him.
We love
We're going
King,
to represent all the time. Absolutely.